Not too much damage, 2 little fingers.
And I got one.
And he's got one. And that's because of these rough edges. You know, we probably should have gloves on, but Florida, it makes you too hot.
We don't need no stinking gloves.
We don't need stinking gloves. Okay, what'd we end up doing here?
So apparently we couldn't get the full trunk floor pan in without removing some other structure or the inner wheel well. It was too wide to go. It narrows here and then it flares back out down there.
Yeah.
So we couldn't get the floor pan in this way. We couldn't bring it in this way because of the flare outs for your drop downs. So we cut it across there.
Here's the piece.
This is the piece we cut off. This is the inside.
Plus it was a little too wide.
It's also seems to be a little too wide up inside there.
Yeah.
We're not gonna stretch out the car because this has not been changed. And these other structural pieces have not been changed. So we may take and cut that down the middle this way, get the pieces in there, and then weld it back in the middle, as well as weld it back across here.
Yep, I think that's what we're gonna have to do. Because it physically would not go in between
even
these.
Diagonally, you get it down in here, and then this side's still hitting
right
up against this bracket here. It doesn't go down in this corner, underneath of this bracket.
Yep. Okay. Yeah, it's a shame.
More fun.
More fun. Looks like it's got to get tucked up a little closer there too.
It's really tight because we still have these pieces in.
Yeah, we still got the original drop downs are still on the car there.
Yeah, we need to cut those out.
Well, they got to be cut out.
Better.
So that's an update. We'll have this floor in before you know it. And then we got to mark it on the frame rails. Of course, then we got to sand all this off to where the bare metal and drill the holes to weld it.
To weld it to the frame rails.
And we've got the other piece that goes in basically first, which this is the big support for the shocks.
And it mounts underneath of this,
yes,
across, and then that mounts to this as well.
And that's what. And then we got the top convertible part.
Yeah.
This. Here's what we. Here's floor.
Yeah, this is the old. That's the old floor.
Right.
And the shock support.
Shock support. Then we just cut all of it out.
And then this is this tan
stays.
piece is what we're trying to keep. So we got to get the flooring off of it to put this back in the car.
But we can clean all that up off the car.
Yep, once we get the bottom off.
Yeah, once we get all that off. Yep. Yeah, well, it's starting to look better with a new metal in there.
Yeah. Even though it's just placed in there for now.
Yeah, it's just placed for now. Not too much damage, 2 little fingers.
And I got one.
And he's got one. And that's because of these rough edges. You know, we probably should have gloves on, but Florida, it makes you too hot.
We don't need no stinking gloves.
We don't need stinking gloves. Okay, well, that's looking good. Had to break out the old electric grinder because the Milwaukee tools work great, but it's just, that's just a beast.
Yeah, we had to get some thick pieces off.
Yeah, so we brought the big one out. So it's coming along. Anything else?
Nope, that's it for now.
All right, bye-bye. Okay, we're going to just kind of fit. We've got this floor, which we had to, of course, cut because it had to go underneath the wheel housing and this inner brace piece, which was going to be a bear to try to take off. So that'll go down, and we push this all together. This will all come back together, and we'll weld it. But now we're going to go ahead. We've cleaned all this stuff up. This will stay loose because we've got some patch. We've got the patch panels to fix that.
Yeah, up in the corner.
Up in the corner too. But frame rails, we've still got to get them dollied out straight. We got a little bump here, but we're going to go ahead and pre-fit the trunk floor just to see that it goes in there okay and how well it looks. So we'll stick it up here on the stand and give her a try.
Oh, scratching my finger.
Oh, I scratched up the fender.
Okay.
All right, get that down. Go in there real nice.
Slide up there. Just drop down to make sure they're. Okay, hang on, we gotta push this down and the frame rail has to go in the slots on the
Oh yeah,
underside.
okay.
So pull it back, pull your side back. Move your fender out of the way.
That's it.
There we go.
Okay.
Now these have to line up in the opening.
Okay.
Come in. Push and pull.
I'm not in. I didn't want to get in there when you banged it. Hits my finger.
We need to go down with it.
What do you need? Okay. Oh, that side went in good. This side went in real nice. It'll still tap forward a little bit. And of course, seam sealer. Yeah, it looks like it's caught up here.
Yeah. Might need actually.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know if it goes above that or.
Yeah, I think it's got to go below it.
Below? Which is about where it is.
Well, maybe not.
Yeah, we still need to go in.
Yeah, good, over an inch. So
I think that's lined up right.
yeah, it's just not going. Let me try to let me pull that back. Okay, look, it's clear.
I don't know if the frame rail is going in the opening correctly.
Oh, that could be the problem, because that thing was boogered up.
Yeah, it's gotta go. Frame rail has to go.
Something else holding it.
And it may be this piece here that's jagged.
Yeah,
it's not sliding right in.
Okay.
So we'll have to straighten that.
Okay.
This side went in, right?
I think it's pretty close to
Yeah,
flush.
pretty close.
Yeah, because look up here. It's.
Yeah.
I mean, it could go. Yeah, it could go some more.
Yeah.
It was closer
and it
than
might,
that.
if it goes in straight.
Yeah. See, it'll go up even further.
Yeah.
And then those pieces.
They can probably come back a little bit to meet.
Yeah. Yeah, they'll come back. But we had to cut all this because you can't get it underneath these wheel well openings. They need to be out.
And these support pieces
Right.
got to go underneath of that and then around.
But when, if all of this were all out of there, rebuilding, yeah, you could lay that whole floor in over the frame rails and then set your wheel housing and the extra support pieces over the top of it. So, okay, well,
more work to do.
okay, we have cut and ground and did all the cute little things we needed to do. So we did get the drop downs cut out. This is just in there now for fitting purposes. We shoved it all the way in. You can see it goes all the way around. It fits up nice and snug to be able to pinch it, and then seam seal. And what we've done is from underneath we've marked the underside of the frame rail, so when we pull this off and flip it over, we'll be able to see where we need to drill our holes for welding, because the frame rail's under here and you can't see it, so you can't just blindly drill. So we've got it marked on the other side. You can see how it's frame rails right here.
Yeah, it's the frame rail. We need to move
and we've
this
marked
up.
this. Yeah, this will be moved up, and then we'll drill holes in this, so then when we put it in here, we'll be able to see all these holes, and all we do is spot weld them basically on, you know, fill the holes. You can see the alignment on the frame rail below. The holes all line up, so we know we've got it in deep enough. We're flush across the front. Back, I should say. The front of this panel, or the back, whatever you want to call it. So that should do it. Anything else?
Nope. Thanks for the help.
All right.
We'll see you next time.
Okay, today,
It's kind of clean out day.
clean out day. Cleaning out the
Cleaning out the frame rails.
With
Getting
those those look pretty clean.
Let a little surface rust out, and then wipe them down before we rust encapsulate the inside.
Encapsulator, yeah.
I got to do this side yet. There's still
You can see a lot of junk down in there. Yeah, that'll clean up real nice. I'm so surprised at how great those frame rails are. Okay, we pulled the trunk out. It's over here. I've started drilling. As you can see, we marked the underside. Hopefully you can see. This is where the frame rail was from underneath. And then we're going every 1.5 to 2 inches marks, and we're going to drill. And then when that's all in, on the top side, you'll have your hole, and you know it's over the frame rail.
Yeah, right over the frame rail, so you can snap it.
And of course, we'll sand that all off once we get the holes in, so it's bare metal, and then put some weld-through primer on it. So both of these sides are done. I started drilling, thought, oh, you know what? I wanted to document this a little bit, so we have it documented. So I will put it on time lapse, and we'll do some drilling. Okay, we're doing the frame rail. Got all the drilling done over there on the trunk floor. Now we've got a couple areas where we had to cut out a chunk of the frame rail to put this piece in.
Yeah, so we're gonna patch it in with another piece here.
And it's our fault. We were cutting the floor out.
We got a little too close.
And we got too close and messed it up.
But we got a piece here. We'll weld in there.
Weld that in.
That's what we're drilling these holes for, to weld that to that.
And then there's another section right here that we had the same problem.
Yeah.
It was all scooped in, so we just cut it out square, and yeah, we got a piece to put in there as well. And then we'll run down here, and then
we'll tack this into
whatever. Turns out we can still grind. If it ends up like that to weld, we can grind some of that off so it matches that.
Yeah.
So it's not hard to drill, but
this piece,
he's got this all cleaned up.
I got 2 of them here that are going to be hard.
Yeah, there's an extra enforcement plate in there that he's going to be going through, catching the edge of it here. Do the easy ones first. Yeah, the single layer doesn't take much to cut. Not bad. I did the all these over here, both sides. This was the frame rail, of course, underneath. You know, we'll flip this over, and we'll grind the underside shiny so it sticks really well, and we'll grind this as well, and then spray it with weld-through primer. But that was a new bit. I did all these, the other side, the front here, and it's still going pretty good. So the bit's lasting good. They're Milwaukee bits, so I guess they got some good life in them. All right, well, I will come back when we're doing something different. Bye-bye. All right, getting all prepped for weld-through primer and we'll get that support piece weld through primered and then put up underneath there, and then I'll weld up all the trunk holes there. So putting her back together.
It's not a game, it's a rich thing.
What you got going on there? How's it welding?
It's blowing through.
Well, don't blow through it.
Well,
You may turn it down.
yeah, maybe turn it down.
It's on 16 gauge, but those frame rails I think we discussed were 18. You gotta be able to tell if you're getting it too hot, you move faster. If it's not penetrating enough, you gotta go slower. This is some heavy steel though.
Yeah, I know.
Just by the sound, it sounds like you're not maintaining
I'm not.
the best distance from it. You gotta be more, you gotta be fluid.
All right. Your turn.
Okay.
Okay.
All right, so stitched in the tabs That won't, oh, because of the free rail. on both of them, up both of there.
Yeah, that's all tight
Then
there, right?
stitched on there, and then Yeah, it's that's also
tight.
welded all the way across the bottom on that main piece too. So that is stout and welded in there and
Yeah.
there and
Go back that far.
there and yeah. Right there.
Yeah.
That brought it up tighter.
Okay.
So now we're gonna do the whole trunk frame rail.
We have to
We're
go
gonna
on that
we're gonna
one right
clip
there.
this together. That's what I said needs to be cleaned up. Is all that needs to be cleaned up. Unless you think it's ready. Well, it's all
This
been
is all going to be
been
welded
ground.
after
Okay, welded up after.
when it's on the rotisserie because I got to replace this, and I can get all that once it's on the rotisserie, the inside of the.
Okay. Inside of the wheel well.
Yeah.
Okay. Clean
'Cause
it
we
up
can-
and then stitch
'cause we
across
can
there.
weld that from
Okay.
on the rotisserie.
Yeah, show down below here. These are the first things. Is the end of this. There's 4 of them there.
That's the end of the frame rails.
End of the frame rail. And then we'll start doing these. And just walk on up the line there. We already marked the bottom, and then that's weld through primer on there. Okay. So we'll stitch her on up. Okay, so the piece that they cut off because they couldn't get all this in because of logistics, we're gonna graft that back in. He's got it clamped to where he can get the bottom edge of the line, and then we'll actually go behind that, punch a bunch of holes, and that will be solid welded. But then across here, that under piece will stamp a bunch of holes in this and then weld through like we did the trunk floor to the frame rails.
Yeah, I think that's good.
I think so. Gonna be fine.
I think I got everything marked where it needs.
Oh, it's ready to come out?
Yeah.
You mark along this too? Right here? This edge of the frame
Yes.
rail? Okay.
Yes.
If you got both sides of the frame rail and both sides of that beam.
Oh, wait a minute. No, I didn't do the outside.
Well, yeah. Why don't you do the outside, Doug?
Good point.
Okay, so we used the punch and punched all these out. And then I used the step bit, the first step bit, in order to ream all these out just a little bit bigger. Just, I don't know, as far as welders go, I like a bigger hole to start on the backside welding, and then it fills in this, similar to what we did on all these.
Yeah, we did step bit all of these.
We stepped all these out, and that allowed me to really get the bottom frame rail hot.
There's one there that didn't.
Oh yeah, this was to nothing, but gets all of the bottom hot before I start flowing into this, and that is what is going to allow me to really get the inner fender, inner quarter wells. I'll weld through this into the quarter well that's here, really get this hot and flowing, and then flow it into this, and then it'll just cap off on the backside. We made a mistake and went on the outside of the frame rail instead of the inside.
So we gotta fill all
But
those.
we'll grind all these off. You can see these are a little bit bigger with the step bit, but he used a good size drill bit, that these are plenty big enough to actually really penetrate and get some good welds. I don't want things popping off. So he's gonna grind them
I'm gonna
off,
grind all these off so we got bare metal for welding.
and then
Weld
spray
through
them with the
primer.
weld through primer, and we'll be good. Run for it, Marty. Yep, should be good. Alright, so got the left side in. We didn't do down the frame rails yet, and we didn't do across the under support, shock tower support piece. You can see we got a little bit of space, and some of the holes we'll have to clamp that and bring those down. You can see that's tight, but these need a little bit of
clamping
adjustment. But this is all very, very smooth. This is boogery from them cutting it with the plasma cutter, but all along that is like perfectly like flush. I'm not gonna touch there because that's hot, but yeah, very.
You're gonna offer to TIG weld these lines.
I'm gonna try to TIG weld all of that because I'm not the best TIG welder, but that is a great spot to do a long TIG weld, and then also come down across this with TIG. That's my plan, and hopefully
That's what we're sticking to.
I can learn how to TIG weld tomorrow and do a good job. We'll see. Stay tuned. It's probably right next. Hey everybody, welcome to Clark's Place. Today, I got my TIG set up here. I'm no professional at TIGging by any means, but on the Miller-Matic 215, you've got to switch the polarity, I guess, and this becomes your ground instead of the wire feed, and then this becomes your wand. So I'm gonna attempt to TIG weld where they had to split the trunk
I'm gonna attempt, it's all just kind of tacked in with the MIG, but I'm gonna attempt to keep this straight and try to make this a nice TIG welded trunk floor. We'll see how it goes. Like I said, no professional here, and I've tried it like once and I was terrible at it. I think I tigged the back side of this. I tigged that cap on there and I just couldn't do a good job, you can see. But gotta keep trying. You only get better if you keep trying. So we're gonna keep trying. Okay, I haven't been filming because no one needs to watch me learn how to TIG weld, but this is how it's turning out. And this is where I was starting, and I feel like I was just melting it like solder and putting it on top. And then talking with a buddy of mine, Harold Zimmer, in Maxville, Florida here. He's been calling me today, coaching me through some stuff, but I couldn't see really well, so I was drifting. Over here you can see it's not even connecting this, so I was just flowing onto the top of this side. So I turned my mask darkening lighter to where I could actually see what I was doing a little better. And there's so many little different things that you got to do to be comfortable, but I think this is the type of weld that is actually welding better. You can see good heat penetration around there. That it's, and I'm liking this because it's not like MIG that it's just super heating it. It's just along this area, so I haven't seen any panels flexing or anything. So all these were MIG'd in, all the body punches. That's not a body punch, but we still have some to do over here, along there, and along that frame rail there. But yeah, coming along, it just is a finesse. A lot of finesse goes into it that I'm just not the best at yet. So I'm going to continue. This has been my practice, so hopefully after doing this I'll be a little more proficient at TIG welding, but I'm not going to bore everybody to death. As I learn what I'm doing wrong, I've had to sharpen this stupid rod, because somehow I end up putting the stinking thing, melting it to the rod, or melting the puddle, spikes up a little bit or puddles up a little bit too high, and then it's on the rod, and then I gotta go file the rod down. So guess that's just TIG welding, but I haven't been stacking any dimes yet. Maybe a couple, like in a couple spots that it's actually stacked. But the next challenge is going vertical, as I'm trying to go down, and then it's all comfort, and I haven't figured out the comfort and how to keep the arc without it going everywhere, and then going to vertical, and that's welding. You gotta learn how to do it. So this is my learning. All right, so I've gotten better at TIGging, and I'm gonna stitch this up right here, or attempt to. Running out of rod.
Yeah, well, it blew out. Okay. I gotta clean up these. There's a couple holes there. That was when I first started tigging. And then there's kind of where I'm at with my tigging skills. Not quite stacked great. Oh yeah, I blew out there at the last. But I'll come back and I'll kind of hit this with the TIG and melt that down, I'll flow it a little more. And maybe some of these welds too. But yeah, getting there. I gotta pound that down a little bit too. Looks like it popped up a little. But yeah, overall, looking pretty good. We get a grinder on all of this, and it's gonna be dandy. All right, final results. This is gonna. Oh, okay. See ya. All right, final results. Not bad for my first TIG attempts. That'll grind down and be nice. Gonna be happy with it. All right, clean up on aisle 3. He's etching the spots that aren't gonna be welded, just to cover up those welds.
And this is underneath of the support brace, so we won't be able to get to it.
The very bottom of that will clean up to where it looks like you can't even tell the metal has ever been messed with. And then wherever the top piece goes on this, we will sand out that etching primer. It might be right around there that it's going to hit, huh?
Yeah, somewhere around here.
Okay. And then I'm not sure. Does it lay on the back side of this here?
It's real close. No, it's real close to this.
Is it? Okay.
Yeah, it might lay actually on top of that.
Well, if that is in
once
the way, we may have to grind this down
we'll have
more.
to. We'll mark
see.
it. We'll get it up in here and mark it, and then.
Gotcha. Because there's all the holes already there from drilling it out, and we're just going to fill in all those holes on the bottom and get her welded back in there. And rotisserie time soon. Yeah. We're gonna have some rotisserie chicken this afternoon.
Now, hang on. We need to. Need to pull it. It needs to come up to about there. Yeah. And then if we can you stick something down inside here to try to push this out a little bit? I don't think you can get that one. Try the other one straight in.
Yeah, but I can't pry that out.
Yeah, that's not really prying out, is it?
You might be able to bridge that.
Well, I would rather it be really close if we can get it close, but I don't know how to pull those two pieces together.
Well, can we pry that one out?
What about pushing? Try just from underneath in the wheel well. Just try pushing in that area. See what happens.
Yeah, but this is a separate brace, separate of this.
But if you push on the wheel well, it's because it's welded to that. Will it push over?
I don't know.
Try the hammer and push. No.
The only thing I know, hang on, something like this on the other side. Pry it.
Just try. What happens if I clamp like right here, and I can't get that down in there to try to clamp this closer to that.
Okay, how about this? Is that pushing it?
No.
Huh.
No,
that.
You're just bowing that out.
Well, if I can bow that out because it's connected to it at the bottom, with that.
Well, that's what I'm wondering if you can do that on this side.
Yeah, but I can't get that down in there. Let me see. See, when we cut it, we cut all that extra
Yeah, I
material out
know.
of
It is
there.
a little extra. You're right.
So, if I'm in there, maybe. I can't get behind.
Here, let me
that.
see. Move your hand. Move your hand. Try that. Can you? Yeah, don't put your hand in here because I need this area.
Now, let me see if I can pry it out.
No, it's still bowing the wheel well. It's not bowing it. Okay.
Hang on. Got another choice here. My big old crowbar. All right. We'll get this done.
Actually, it looks decent. It looks decent now, but if you can maybe pull it.
I thought that would go down, clear down in there.
That'll
There we
work.
go.
That'll work. Okay.
And then tack it.
So, and if I pull that up, yeah.
You line it up, and
Yeah.
you tell me to pull.
I think we're good at the bottom. I'm tacking.
Okay.
All right, that's secure. Can you move it up?
Yeah.
Kind of diagonally that way.
Should be able to.
Hang on. I need.
That need to come up.
Yeah, you're not. It's not moving it.
I see where it is. Let me see if I can get it up there better. Maybe I'm too deep. How about that?
All right, let me try. Okay.
Yeah, good. I see. All right. Now you can put some more welds
Yeah,
in
now
there.
I can try to fill that.
Oh yeah, you can fill that.
Fill that gap.
I
in.
don't think this matters. There's a little gap
Yeah,
there,
careful, it's hot. Yeah.
but you're going to get all that there, and it's
Yes.
never going to come apart.
Yeah.
Okay. You blowed through.
Yeah, a little bit right there at the end.
Yep. Yep. That's in there. You turn the gas on, right?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, that filled that. There's a hole, on the end.
Down here?
Yeah, right where you're going.
Okay.
That looks great. That thing's in there.
Yeah.
All right.
Let me try to fill this. This
Yeah.
one's pretty good.
Oh, good. Yeah, I thought we finished that one.
Yeah, let me do one little, there's a hole here.
There's a little hole for it.
Alright,
All
I
right,
think
you
we're
want to
good.
try to you hold this down and you tack it? There. You can go right by that hole.
Well, let's start maybe in the center.
Center?
Well, hand me that hammer too, please.
Let me push this down. And you know, once you tack it, like right here and over here, that will pound down better.
Yeah, that's true.
But it's got a pivot point.
Okay, let me
All right, tack that.
That's that edge.
All right.
Coming on.
Yep.
Back to the bottom?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think so.
Looks like you stayed on top more than you
Yeah, I see that.
dropped it down. All right, do over here too.
Let me pound this.
All right. You want? I'll push that down and fill that hole.
Yeah.
Here,
Yep.
fill her up.
Stay right there.
Oh, I thought you were going to fill the hole.
Oh, this hole.
Yeah, that
there was a hole back there
I
too.
didn't know there was a hole back
Okay,
there.
hold on.
All right. Oh, that's going to look great. This one looks good too. Yeah, that's down good.
Yeah. Let me get across the edge.
All right.
over here.
Yeah, go ahead and tack it. Yeah, that's a good tack. All right, do you want to pound that since you got two pivots on each side? Oh yeah, that's going down. That's down real good. Yeah, you're good to go there. However often you want to put the tack.
Alright, I think that side's good.
All right, let me come over the other side. We'll beat that thing down.
Well, I got this. We're off a little bit, but that's okay.
She's good. Good to hammer, or good to weld.
Fill in the hole.
Fill her up. Looks good. Okay, that's all that was holding it before, though, right?
Yeah.
If you want to run a couple on the outside here,
Just to be sure.
yeah, just to be sure, because I mean you're
Yeah.
there. Why not? In case those holes don't hold good, they probably will.
That's good, that's good.
All right, we need to try to push this down.
Yeah.
Man,
Hammer.
right here. You might have to work from over there where it's welded.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking too. If you can. It's getting tougher because we are getting, yeah, that's what it meant.
Yeah, a little bit, but not much. Yeah, we need to be able to get a clamp in there, but I don't think we can. You need to be able to clamp it.
Jed.
Yeah. Okay, let me think. Because we can't, it won't reach, will it? The long
No, one of these won't reach.
Wait a minute, here's even a longer one. Wow, I didn't know I had this one. Okay, this should reach. Yeah, that should reach all the way up there. So you might have to go where you're welded and work our way down.
Work our way down.
Yeah. But that's pretty high.
Yeah, it's still pretty high.
Yeah, maybe right in there. Pull it down. Yeah. Still did. Still not pulling it down. Too much.
That's as tight as that's going.
Man. You have another. Well, this one's pretty long.
Yeah, no, it's not the length, it's
At least that, no, that one ain't gonna reach. Yeah.
is that good enough to tack there?
You should be able to throw that in.
Yo, can you cut me? Push the button.
Yeah, that happens.
Especially with the gloves on.
Yeah, I know it. You know, we can run a screw and tighten that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I wish that would pull that down over here.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like how are you supposed to get that down? Yeah, it's just not. I mean, you can cut.
You have a
cut,
strap?
Nose will go down.
I could maybe strap through here and pull it down to this and tighten it. Maybe it'll pull it down.
You could. I don't know.
Really?
You want to hook that on there? Is that what you're talking about?
Or hell, maybe. Well, I don't want to pry this up. This is probably stronger.
Stronger than this?
Yeah.
that's just pulling back. That's not any pulling down at all.
Well, that may, we'll see what happens.
Yeah.
No, it's pulling it up too.
Okay, that's not working.
Down with it.
All right, you need to go all the way through and see if you can tighten it on itself through the whole thing. Get a circle around it.
Not just this.
Yeah, because you don't have any strength to pull on that lip. So pull that out. Put it on. Let's go around.
Leave that here.
You get in there.
Yeah, can you get
Yeah. Should be able to.
there?
There you go.
And then maybe back up through.
I'm just throwing it underneath. There you go. All right.
And strapped to what? This?
Yeah.
Strapped to each other?
Right. That might pull it down. Okay. That's pulling it down. Not a lot.
Yeah, it is. Well, that's better than it was. Let me see if I
Well,
can.
we can smack that with the hammer.
Yeah, let me see if I can hammer that down and flatter it.
I can get how harder up here.
I think I can get right here. That looks good there. So let me put a tack there.
All right.
Oops.
Half the time I don't use gloves
Yeah,
when I'm doing little things, but when you're doing a long way, it does protect you. This isn't bad right
yeah,
here.
no, that looks good there. Well, let me.
Oh, tack it.
Yeah,
And then these will come down easier.
yeah. With some more solid.
Yep. Something to anchor to.
Alright,
Strap worked.
that worked out.
A little bit, yeah. Yeah, you could probably put another one here.
Good to go.
Yeah, I
Make
think
some
so.
more.
You get some more tacks in there, and
Yeah.
it ain't going anywhere.
Yeah. Well, how's that? That looks pretty good across there too, doesn't it?
Yeah. Well, it ain't moving. Good. That looks pretty good. You got all that. Now I got this clamped here to start
Got the
this
edges.
end.
Should I do one since I can see it right here perfectly? What, that?
What that?
Yeah.
Is that disconnected?
Yeah, that's the top of this piece. Look through the hole up front.
Yeah.
That's the top of this piece.
I thought that was, we didn't ever undo that. I think
We did undo it. That was, that's,
Okay,
this
yeah,
is the
they hit it.
floor. So
Yeah, they
yeah, I
hit
think I might hit that too while I'm here.
Yeah, that's it. There's a couple spots. Well, come in here and you're going to start left or right.
Let me do this corner here too.
Okay.
While I'm here.
Got a light. Oh yeah, that looks good.
Yeah.
Okay, we're ready to
I
go
think
across the
everything
front of
from the
this.
back is good.
Yep.
Oh, we need to secure this.
Yeah, I thought we could do that last,
That's a good
but
inch away, isn't it? This one's not so bad.
you can tap this one.
I need a clamp on it.
Can I hold it? Oh, I've got one here too.
Clamp it.
Oh, there we go. I can get another one on the bottom. I got one here.
Yeah, bottom looks good.
You just gonna run here and fill those?
Yeah.
I don't think I'm gonna get done anyway. If that's good enough,
Like your eyes.
yep. Load on the back. Yep. Yeah, I would put stuff on the outside too, besides the holes.
Yeah.
So the holes aren't the greatest holes.
Great. Take that off. Can I have a hammer?
Yeah.
Just hit that top corner.
There it went down. Oh, that's all good. Yeah, that's all good. Yep. Okay, this one.
Yeah, this one needs to be clamped
Yep.
as best we can. Perfect. Yeah, yeah. Ah, yes. But those holes are from the front, aren't they?
Yeah, the holes are back. You might want to come in here to do it.
Yeah. Pants are falling down. It's not because I'm losing weight.
So you might want to hit back here where that overlaps because you can't get to that hole, and then
Right.
that'll hold it.
Yeah.
Then I'll move this and you can start filling the holes.
Yeah.
And I might be able to get down here and pull that in a little more.
Yeah, let me get this top.
Yeah. That's what I'm thinking. And it'll hold it. part?
Yeah. Might need a longer one.
Okay. Not really longer.
Yeah, there's one in about on the floor
Here's
back
one,
there.
here's
You
one.
got one?
Yeah.
Access?
Yeah, you're gonna have to go in from the top, I think.
Yeah.
And get it over there. Yeah, perfect.
Still not tight enough. It's too tight.
Well, we can go up a little bit. Right there.
Okay, let me tack.
You can tack that circle.
Yeah.
Okay. Not tack it, but
That should be okay.
yeah, it'll work. Yeah. It'll just zit and melt
Yeah.
right up.
Okay.
That looks good. Okay.
Let's see if the hammer can work.
We'll get in there better.
Try from the backside and hit this back edge.
Not bad.
Yeah, I can fill these in.
Okay.
Sorry. Keep hitting you with my helmet.
I don't care. Oh yeah, those are all good.
Yeah.
You can start filling those. It would probably hold with what you've already done, but yeah, I know. I don't know why that's so sensitive.
Maybe it's that light. Move that light for a sec. Oh, it's because of the outside
Sunlight.
light.
Yeah, it's the sunlight.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Right. Every time I go up further. I gotta move my glasses up now. Okay.
That'll do her. If you want to, yeah, hit one right down there in the bottom. Anything else to weld to? Yeah, that's going to be more than what it had with 3 little pop with weld marks.
Yeah, that ain't going anywhere.
Okay, you got this to do. Oh, if you want to tack, I got these going. You can go those and these,
Okay.
and then I can move it, and we can beat down on that.
Oops. Are we time lapse?
We're just recording,
No.
so you might want to spin it around a little more. Or we can stop it if you want.
Yeah, they can't really see what's going on here.
got going on here today, Doug?
We put them on the wrong side. They were too
We're
wide.
redoing the rotisserie.
I see.
This is normal for us.
Put it on backwards the first time, huh? Yeah.
That one may be too tight.
Well, we can use the socket wrench.
So if you watched all the time lapse, I made it as abbreviated as possible for all the work they put the tail in today. And maybe I'll show this first as the intro. And now I'll show all of the tail. Okay, you're all caught up now.
This will work, yeah.
And I guess they put the arms for the rotisserie on the wrong
Yeah,
side.
see, this one's on the outside. It needs to be over there, so it
Oh, so it pulls it in?
inside.
That rotisserie, that charger is on over there, has 2 holes in the bar. So,
And we don't know when we put this on that these holes may not line up with those. We may have to drill another hole in
oh,
the
in the
bar.
main bar, yeah.
Yeah, we don't.
But it is blue on it. What car did you spray blue on the rotisserie last? 69?
No, I never had it on a rotisserie.
We didn't have Doug's blue one on a rotisserie, did we?
No.
So I don't know what you had, what blue car you sprayed.
Me neither.
Or I sprayed. Oh, that bar has 2 holes in it too, Pop.
It's not. I got it. Okay, trade you.
Yeah. Here you go.
You could put that other wood piece as a spacer if you wanted the bolts to be less
I
long.
took it over to the other.
Before we bolt them, hang on.
Yeah,
See if
make
this
sure they
fits.
fit.
Goes this way. I mean, that's too narrow.
2 holes here.
Yeah.
We got to drill another hole. And the other bar is being used on one of the other, on my car somewhere.
So we've never
Want it
had.
inside or outside?
Inside or outside?
Or is this the bar for that?
No, I mean, you want these on the inside or the outside?
Yeah, you want the center of gravity towards the center, yeah.
This bar has 2 holes up here, but it looks like it's all together. Like it.
It doesn't span on the outside.
No, it didn't? Okay. Alright.
So,
Pops, we have Mustang and we have Dodge arms. We've got 2 different sets of. You probably have the Dodge arms. Yeah, they're sprayed green. They're for a Dodge. They're not for the Mustang.
no, these were marked, they're marked Mustang. They're red.
No, that's orange.
They're
That's
also
Hemi orange.
green.
And
Also
that's
green.
Challenger green. There's not been a Mustang with those arms. We've got another pair of Mustang arms somewhere. We'll be right back.
Well, there's the arms that are in there that I just took off and put. They're just laying back there. I just took the arms off. But I don't think those had holes to go in the 2 skinny holes.
When I put my charger on one, I made.
See these?
Those all
These
look
holes
like
aren't
orange.
small enough.
But they're blue, same as that other blue. Bet you those are for the Mustang.
I don't think so.
I don't know.
Because I marked those, and they have MUS on
Yeah,
them.
these did have Mustang on them. So how's this go?
That clamps
This
up on
way?
there.
That way. This way.
Yeah.
I think it goes up.
But it goes on this side.
I think
See,
it,
those 2 holes, they don't line up with that. That's skinny.
There's 2 holes.
Yeah, they look like
I
they
think
match.
they do.
flip it over and put it on the
Fingers over
left
there.
side there, Doug.
Yep.
Flip it over because it should come up.
No, it goes down. Doesn't go up.
That's gonna put the ass into the car 9 feet in the air.
No, the bar's right. The bar's right here. Here's the center.
Yeah, the bar goes here.
Okay, I'm
If
telling
this-
you, you're gonna bolt it all up and you're gonna have to redo it.
This is up here.
That's the way it goes.
Your
I mean, look-
bar's way up here.
I mean, look at the
Never
back of your
been
charger.
supposed to be here. See, they all hang low.
Something's hanging low. Yeah, they come up, Pop.
What they do? Not in the front.
The front is a long straight arm, and it comes up too.
No, it goes down. Oh.
Okay, it goes up or it goes down.
Okay,
The bar goes up.
Okay, I see. The bar goes up.
Yeah, it goes right here.
Okay.
The bar goes up.
I'm glad I
Okay,
caught that on camera. You saying that to me. You really didn't make eye contact when you said it though.
I'll put the nut on it.
Now that goes on the left side. Twist it over. Doug.
This one's coming off.
Yeah, we're not using these.
This
Oh,
is
that's the other
this
one.
is the one I want to use.
Well, if it says Muss on it, then it's probably for the Mustang.
But the width didn't line up with
I know,
these
but
holes.
if you rotate it over, it comes in another 4 inches on both sides. That's what I'm saying. That looks probably right.
Oh,
Then the bar goes, and it says Muss on it,
Yeah.
so that's probably right.
that's it.
Except it goes on the other side. I'm almost certain.
Okay. So there's yours. Here's mine.
Yes. Now we're talking. Yeah, now the car's lower in the back.
Are we cooking with gas
All
now?
right, hold
think
that thing
so.
up here and see if it's going to line up.
Yeah, it's gonna be perfect. What are you talking
Have to
about?
go over the top, of course.
Nope.
No, that's what I thought. Doesn't line up. Yeah, drill new holes. And let's
Now, wait a minute. Put that one over here and this one over here.
Yeah, it could be the other way. You're right. We need right, must left, must
Yeah.
right.
True.
Oh, that puts it way out.
May not
I
be-
don't think it even spans it.
I don't think it does. No.
No.
No, that's what I thought. So,
Okay, we're gonna take a short break and scratch our heads a little.
these go back definitely in this. Unless you want. What about those? What about the other two? They go up. And that lines up. Yeah, see, it's quite a bit in, so it'll probably line up with that.
That one there.
Well, you've got the other one there. Yeah, I'm there. Do those line up? No. Or yes?
Yeah, I think they do.
I think they do.
Okay.
Hold that there. If you can. You can put the camera down.
I got it. Ding, 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 ding.
Okay.
What do we have for him, Johnny? We have a winner.
Oh, gosh, it's getting my back. I didn't know we're holding.
All
it.
right.
That's why I'm sitting down.
Time lapse
Pull
city.
one of these.
First look at the bottom.
Your rockers are great.
Frame rails, torque box looks good.
Yeah.
Looks
Look
like
at that.
all.
It's still got the original paint on the. I mean, the fenders went down
Oh,
here.
on the rocker. Yeah.
On the rocker.
Yeah, this is all original paint.
Oh yeah. I
Yeah,
mean,
your frame rails all look like all of our new welds. Well, there's a little cleanup on how too
Yeah,
there.
there's a couple cleanup spots.
But looks like we penetrated really good. I mean, it's balled up on the bottom, so
Yeah,
yeah.
heck, all these reinforcement plates.
And we welded
Looks
from the
good.
top on all of this,
Yeah.
didn't we? Yeah. Okay. Then it's great penetration there.
What about that seam down the middle?
Yeah, my TIG welding. Looks like it's kind of.
Looks good.
It's not the best TIG weld, but I mean, for my first, I'm happy with it. That'll all grind off and look fine.
I love the way this was put on at one time.
Yeah, wow.
That's
Whoa.
I'm coming. I want to see if it'll go all the way over.
Well, you got all the weight down here, Doug.
Never mind.
yeah, we need to get this suspension off. That's why I grabbed this. I'm gonna take some of the
Well, some of that's going to be really
It
difficult.
really wants to balance itself out
Yeah.
because your balls are hanging. You gotta cut them balls off there.
I don't know what side.
We can do that Monday.
I think that's half inch, isn't it?
Oh, you done for today then?
Well, maybe.
Dad, once he gets on a roll, he likes stuff to get done.
He just likes to go. He likes
He was not gonna be happy unless this was on a rotisserie today. While you were welding up the tail, he was prepping the rotisserie.
It's on the rotisserie. Technically, it's on the rotisserie.
Okay, I need a battery.
All right. Thank you for watching the Mustang come together. We got a full floor we still got to do. We got the
Oh, that's it. It's
over the drop down piece. I think there's a piece here and then a full floor. Looks like they've already done sheet metal, but that'll all come out. Those new front pans,
Oh, sorry.
those new front pans in it, I think somebody put those in and
It says green.
they'll probably come out too. So new floor. I'm not sure how the floor goes in a convertible, but I'm sure you can watch Clark's Place in future episodes and see us struggle to get it in, but it'll get in there. Yeah, everything looks good. I love how tight the seam is for the tail to your trunk floor.
Yeah.
It's like it looks like new construction here. You did good work, Dougie Doug.
You mean across here?
Enough already. Okay.
Yeah, but I mean, you mean right here?
Yeah, that looks awesome. It looks like perfect.
Yeah. I have to tap that down so I don't scratch myself.
Oh, that's just a piece of...
Yeah.
Oh, that's where they welded that in. Yeah, I wouldn't want that either.
Grind it off because this side's not.
I see it's not sticking up like that.
I'll grind this off.
Yep. Sounds good. All right.
Yeah, everything looks good. Yeah, this is
Yeah, nice. That's perfect.
sweet. Clean all that crap up.
Lots of cleanup.
Oh, yeah.
But hey, it's strong again.
Yeah.
Oh man, I saw this dirt, all that dust, and I thought it was like crushed. It's just dirt. It's just dirt, everybody. That's perfect across there. All right. Till next time. Bye-bye.